Well, JR had a tough start, and then he really got moving, and tremendous effort under, against a tremendous club in Georgia Tech. And, everybody will talk about our hitting, but to me, him holding them down, if we wouldn't have done that, the hitting wouldn't have mattered, because he did a super job against a powerful team.
Questions back here?
Courtney, would you mind sharing with us what you talked with JR about in the third inning when you made the trip to the mound?
Just throwing strikes. That's the only thing he and I were. He's got such good stuff, nobody really beats him around. So if he can stay ahead in the count, that's all I talked to. That inning, when he got the punch out, was at the third. When he got the punch out in the ground ball when they were already up 3-1, was that right? Whatever inning it was. That was huge that we escaped with that, because it could have been bad. One hit here or there, the game would open up. So that was 2 big outs he got.
Right here.
Coach, this is the first time y'all started the regional, 2 straight wins. It's been kind of tough to come second win. How special is it to get this?
Well, it'd only be special if we can win one more game. So, our goal is to go to the Super Regional. And got a lot of work to do. 2 good clubs left in it, so we'll push on to them all.
Right here.
How important was it for JR to go the distance that he did with you guys using so many arms yesterday?
Oh, I think it was, big for us, and he kept saying he had a little more, and I probably stretched him a little longer than I should, but he wouldn't pitch again unless it was next weekend if we're fortunate enough to win, one of the next game.
Of course, we put a finger on it. The guys are nice to talk before the tournament that y'all had to take care of. Y'all had to win the tournament. And now here you are, regional champions now for the first time.
Well, I think it all starts with pitching, and then our pitching, giving our offense a chance to get going. We were a little stale for about 3 weeks. It took us a long time to get over Brian Dozier's injury. Nobody talked about it, but I think when your best hitter and best player on your team's out, we really struggled, but finally it kicked in. It's like BA, he's been playing regular now for 3 or 4 weeks, so things are starting to kick in for us again on offense. People forget we had a real good offense earlier in the year and went stale in April, and it's coming back for us.
Jack. Joe.
Courtney, the way they kicked the ball around in those 2 innings, you guys really took advantage of that.
We did. Georgia Tech made some mistakes, and that probably opened the gap, but we had to get some big hits, which we did after they made the mistakes. And, we got some big hits, and, usually that's what happens in college baseball. It's just a walk in there, it doesn't matter. Just things happen. It's hard to get away from that, and, that's what hurt them.
JR talked about maybe having a little extra confidence knowing that you had that kind of an offense behind you.
Yeah, I felt like I had pretty good confidence because, I really couldn't have done it without the 8 guys backing me up out there. I tried to get ahead of the counts later on in the ball game. I wasn't at the beginning, but I felt like I was getting ahead of hitters later on in the game, and that put us on top.
And JR, just talking about, were there little nerves early? Did people didn't work that out? What really turned you from those first 2.5 innings to go?
Starting off, I really didn't have any off speed. I had to adjust and make do with what I had, and finally found some off speed on the changeup, and made my fastball. It was moving a little bit later on in the innings too.
Yeah, could you talk about, somebody told me that you talked Courtney out of the red shirt, and that you definitely didn't want a red shirt. Can you share that with us?
Yes, sir. At the beginning of the year, Coach had a meeting with me before we started the season. He's just looking out for me mostly. Just said he don't know how much at-bats I'm going to get, how much playing time I'm going to get before the season started. And I just told him, Coach, I just want to help the ball club in any way, just if it's coming in late in the year like I had to do this year because Dozier went down, and I just wanted to play. I couldn't sit out here.
BA, what do you tell you about the double and the home run?
I think on the double I had a fastball, and the home run I had a hanging curveball.
you know, about?
I had no clue. I was just running as hard as I could.
Yeah, did Dozier have any advice for you when you first came in for him?
Oh yeah, he was a big mentor as soon as I stepped on campus. You know, he works with all our guys like having another coach out there. He really helped me in the infield, and every ball I miss, everything, I go to him for advice. He's basically my mentor.
JR, I mean, this is obviously probably the biggest win since I in the last few years. I mean, does it feel like something special is happening for you?
It really does. I mean, I've been in 2 previous regionals where we win. This year it seems like we have something special working for us.
If this, Corky, if this is indeed your last season coaching, is this the way to go out?
Well, it's been fun, I tell you, but this is my last season. But I'd like to continue for these players and for the Southern Miss baseball program. And, you know, we've got to get one more. It's not going to be easy. You know, we put ourselves in a position we've never been in before. And, so we've got to get beat twice, not to win something. We'll take that versus how we've had to come before through the losing break.
Jack?
BA, I know looking at the scorecard here, you didn't get hit in the third when you guys capitalized on a couple of mistakes they made, but in the fifth, you had that 2-run double. I mean, were guys talking about, you know, in the dugout like, hey, let's take advantage, you know, we're getting some extra bats and good situations there.
Well, yes, sir. Anytime the team makes an error like that, we try to capitalize on it. And really, we seen the ball really good as a team, and we really been communicating good in the dugout with what everybody has been throwing us. So, yes, sir, I'd say we communicated good, and it just happened to come up big for us, so I guess it's done.
2 more questions right here.
And Coach Palmer, just looking ahead to tomorrow, I guess I would assume that Stanley will pitch tomorrow. I mean, how do you want to handle things? I mean, what do you think? Does it kind of matter on who you play, how you approach it?
I don't know, Patrick. Anytime I've been in this situation before, and I have in my coaching career, if it goes to that next day, things even up, I think. So I would think I'd do. Most of my career, I've tried to go for it in the first game. So I see myself doing that again.
Any more questions? Okay, the ref's got